know she been holding my cup, because she got a drowsy look in her eyes. Watch that shit lift her confidence up. This her chance, be surrounded by me and the guys. Even counting up more than enough. There ain't nothing that nobody need on this side. Around and see no one but us. I'm surrounded so you won't catch me by surprise. I know she been holding my cup, because she got a drowsy look in her eyes. That shit lift her confidence up. This her chance, be surrounded by me.
What it is, what it do, folks. New year, y'all already know. 2023. We back. Trippy OG, my main man Ariel. What's good, bro? How you living? You good?
Good, man. Good, man. You already know the Knicks are winning. I'm vibing. I'm feeling good. I like the youth movement. I like that Julius Randle's proving all of us wrong, that all the stuff that we said about him last year. He's getting his mental health right. He's playing better. The team is playing better. They over 500 for the first time since 2012. I mean, what can I complain about, man? Even the most pessimistic Knicks fan got to be a little happy with the way they're playing, man.
Look, man, I'm gonna start it off with this. JB and JR. Both better be all-stars, and it sounds crazy that I'm even saying Randle, but Randle got it. Knicks Muse, shout-outs to y'all, because I got it right here in my face. January 6th, 2022. Julius Randle gives a thumbs down to Madison Square Garden crowd. Today, January 2nd, 2023, Julius Randle receives MVP chants from the Garden crowd. Do you see the difference, Randle? When you just ball and do what you got to do and give effort, do you see the switch? Do you see it? And we can say this, you have well deserved it, bro. You put in that work, you put in that pain through the win streak, through the losses, back to the wins. You still kept your head up. You stayed composed. You kept that leadership mentality, and you looked way back like, oh my God, my boy looked like his all-star year again. Let's make him a two-time all-star. Jalen Brunson from the hip injury, they talking about he's 90%. If that's 90%, oh my God, wait till he's 100 again. Yo, just vote. Yo, JB need to be the first-time all-star over here. We got Randle. Make him a two-time all-star. It's time. It's time. How you feel about that?
Definitely with it, man, because you can see the fundamental differences that Jalen Brunson has made to this team. I mean, this guy, we're talking about a guy that literally had a foot injury that we were all going crazy about, and he comes back like Voltron, and he's just like doing all these things like he never had that foot problem. Like, we thought he was going to miss weeks, and he came back out there, and it looked like the game just never left him.
Bro, Brunson had too many problems. He had a foot problem. He done fell dumb hard on his back. He done hit his hip. He went out for like 3 games, came back, and look at him now, bro. Balling. Like, what? Like, yo, you don't miss a beat, bro?
And that's the thing, man. It's the mental makeup and the physical toughness of the kid that, I mean, I see this guy get knocked to the ground at least 20 times a game and get back up like nothing. And I'm sitting there, every time he falls, I'm not going to lie, I get like that Knick PTSD where it's like, we so used to we get a good player and he gets hurt. And as soon as he starts balling out, he gets hurt. But Jalen Brunson he's a tough kid, man. And this is his makeup ever since his days back in high school, dating back to Illinois, man. I mean, and South Jersey, because he's always been this person that he perseveres through everything, whether it's the criticism from the fans, whatever the case may be. He always finds a way to make it work and to make it look better. And he's proven that this, with him on his team, as he's easily by himself won the Knicks at least 7-8 games this year, just off of him alone. And it shows that, the team is playing better. Got Julius Randle, looks like he's bought in. And, he's a different man. And what a world it is. I mean, a year later, this guy's getting an MVP chance, and we wanted him up out of here last year, this time of year after the thumbs down. So, it just shows you that the way to win New York fans in general is that we will root for you if you're the role player, star player, 6-man, the guy that just does the dirty work, get the rebounds. This is the makeup of the New York fan base, is that you win us with effort. And if you give that effort, we don't care what your label is on the team. We're going to cheer for you. And Julius well-deservedly deserved those MVP chants because you know what? He's our MVP. He's wearing that Knick jersey. He's putting the team on his back. He's dropping 20. What is he weigh? He's averaging like 27 28 the last 12. Like that, that's crazy,
I
bro.
think it's
Like,
like
when's
the
the last time we
last
had that?
7. I think like the last. I think they said 7 games, 7 to 10 games, something like that. He's averaging like 28 points a game right now, bro.
That's crazy, bro. When's the last time we had? We haven't had that since Carmelo Anthony, bro. Like, he's putting up Carmelo Anthony type numbers, and I don't care if you're this biggest
As of
Julius
right
Petit.
now,
I
he's
was the
putting up
day
Paul
one.
George numbers. As of right now, he's
Yes,
putting up exactly Paul George numbers.
exactly. And you know what? We got a dub because I see a lot of things on Twitter that start to grind my gears a little bit. It's like we're so like, listen, I'm pretty sure you had a take in the past that you had to bite back from. I've had a few where I had to be like, you know what, I was wrong. It happens. That's life. You're not gonna be right on everything. You gotta own it, right? So if you were a big Julius, I don't care if you're the biggest Julius Randle hater in the world. You gotta give the guy credit, bro. He's doing it. You can't say it's a COVID year because it's with fans in the stands. He's doing it on the road at New York, wherever he's playing. You can't sit here and act like this is meaningless basketball we're playing. This is not a vet heavy. This is not the almighty 4 seed. This is a team that's average age of 23, 24 and under that are winning games. I don't care who's missing. But guess what? When we miss players, because we got our own injury problems too, especially right now, nobody gonna feel bad for us. If they're gonna whip us, they're gonna whip us. And what the thing with the Knicks, what I'm liking this year is that, yo, when they're not taking that foot off the pedal, if they smoking you, they smoking you. They don't care if your star player's out. Because guess what? That team that you're talking about, oh, we only beat them because they missing their player. Guess what? They smoked the Cavs twice. Not
Yeah,
once, twice.
Let's talk about it.
And Orlando smoked the same team twice.
Yeah.
So why is it with Knick, especially with Knicks? I don't know if it's because y'all watch too much ESPN because they always bet, heavy on hating on New York. It's like, we got to understand that, you know what? You play who's in front of you and you beat them. It doesn't matter. Because when we missing our players and they decide that it's going to be their night, they're going to whip us, they're going to do it. So there's nothing wrong with the Knicks doing that. And I'm loving that because it's showing that the pages are turning and we're actually turning to a good team. And that's where you got to start from because everything can't be, listen, we've been tanking for the last 20 years. Where's it gotten us?
Yeah.
You're lucky if you get maybe one, maybe two, maybe two stars. If you're lucky, you got to hit right. It's luck. The draft is a little bit of luck. Let's face it. I mean, because if you look at it, like, right?
That's how it be.
Look
But
at it.
nobody.
When we drafted Barrett, right? How many? We only won what? 17 games that year? 18? And guess who jumped in front of us that won 14 more games? The Grizzlies. How does that mathematically make sense?
Bro, we're never gonna.
The NBA don't care about the Knicks when it comes to the draft.
Who cares about the draft, bro?
That's what I'm saying. I don't listen. I'm rooting for this team. I'm rooting for these young kids. They're making a difference. They're improving, and that's what what I'm seeing. It's not the almighty 4 seed. It's not no fans in the stands. They playing meaningful basketball games. And us as Knick fans, we got to stop with this damn negativity because I see too much of it. It makes me sick.
You about to go on a rant, bro? Because you look like you're on rant mode right now.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, look at my son. He about to go on rant mode right now. Look at him going crazy. But look who just popped in, ladies and gentlemen. It is the official co-host of KnickN30. This is Miss Mills. Mills is in the building. What do you?
Hey everyone.
What it is, what it do? How you living?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We doing good.
We smiling. The Knicks winning.
Bruh.
Very true.
First and foremost, right? We got you here. Let me get your input on it, right? You got Julius Randle balling. You got JB balling. RJ was balling till he went out, right? You got Quentin Grimes making a name for himself. But my question to you is, did IQ in these last couple of games play his way to stay on this team and get off that trading block?
You want my opinion?
Yes. It's on you.
Okay, yeah. I mean, with the couple of games that we've seen him starting, he's been looking good, and I don't think he should be in trade talks anymore. He is proving himself to be shooting efficiently more, and one game he literally had 10 plus assists. He is sharing the ball. He's shooting efficiently. I just think that sometimes he struggles to find his role on this team.
Mhm.
He looks more of like a shooter sometimes, and he struggles whether he wants to shoot the ball or pass it. But recently, with starting, I think he's finding his role finally, and with this team.
It's crazy though. Like, I feel like it's somewhat of like a slap in the face to IQ because it's like he's in
Yeah,
the one at one point, then he's at the two, and he looks great at both spots. And it's like, yo, bro, you could have
exactly.
started him. Like, what are we doing here?
Exactly.
How you feel about that, Ariel, bro? What's up with him? You think he kept his way here, or what's up? He still got to go.
He's definitely kept his way here, man. Like, and what I love about IQ, especially when him and something with me, I see like the game from a lot of different ways. One thing I see with IQ is I like for me, I like when him and Jalen Brunson play together. I think they both feed off each other, and just he's dishing the rock, man. I mean, he's not showing favoritism just to one player. He's actually getting guys in the right spot, and he's finding his offense. And we all know IQ sometimes the up and down shooter, but one thing that man effort on defense, man, is relentless. Like he's just constantly getting over screens with gusto. He's contesting shots. He's the guy that's gonna give you effort throughout the game, man. He's just a high energy, high level, high IQ basketball player, man. For a young guy, that's something that's one of the most youngest guys, especially coming off the bench, that I'm really excited about, along with Quentin Grimes' playmaking, because those are two things that are underrated with a lot of those two guys, that their playmaking is coming along, and his upper body strength. I'm starting to notice that he's absorbing a lot more contact, more than he did last year, where he was shy away from it a lot. But he's developed in the all season. He's developed that upper body strength where he's able to get in the paint and absorb contact. And that's why you notice that he's getting a lot of and ones, because he's able to finish through with that strength and finish through contact. So I'm loving the way IQ's playing, and he's here to stay, man. They'd be a fool to get rid of him.
That's a fact, man. And it's crazy. Remember a little bit earlier when I was like, there has to be a way where us as the Knicks, if we wanted to trade with the Suns to get Bridges and still keep the three, not let go of IQ, Grimes, nothing, but get Bridges. Somebody literally 7 hours ago said Suns need to just blow it up and put the trade out to get Bridges and keep everything balanced, bro. So we get Bridges, right? The Suns get Evan Fournier, Cam Reddish, Miles McBride, and a first-round pick. Are you doing that trade?
I'm doing it.
Are you
I think
doing
I'm
it?
doing it too.
I'm doing it in a heartbeat.
Question is, do the Suns do the trade?
That's the only thing, and I'm gonna be brutally honest. I mean, I'm not gonna show my
Oh, he went
fans
to the
down
Matrix.
here.
No.
The Suns do, but I don't think they do.
I don't know.
I think they want more. They won't want just Randle, I guarantee you. Right now, mode. Their window is closing day by day.
Yeah, you went in a complete Matrix, bro.
You didn't hear what I said?
I
We
heard it.
heard you, but we got bits and pieces. Run that back.
Right, so
Run that back.
Let me say it again. Their window is closing. So the Suns right now, CP's not getting any younger. They're in win now mode. They're gonna ask for Julius Randle. And it's gonna cost us a big haul just to even get Bridges over here.
You know what's the thing though? If the Suns are doing this type of move where they're offering Bridges, they're blowing it up. We ain't got to offer nothing. We the ones that are be in favor this time. Because remember, they're blowing it up. But I have a funny feeling the Knicks are going to pull a type of move to where nobody's seen it coming, just like how the Pacers did it last year when they got Halliburton. And I really think it starts with this whole Obi situation. I got a feeling I heard a lot of people saying Chris Duarte. I got a feeling we're going to get Mathurin, man. I got a funny ass feeling we're going to pull a Mathurin. Like we're going to end up doing like a Obi and Cam Reddish type of thing going to the Pacers. Like, I don't know, bro. How y'all feel about Obi going out the door? I don't really like it, but I always said from the beginning, if you have to you have to pick a direction, and it's either Obi stays or Randle stays, but they both can't. But that's just me. How do y'all feel about it? I'll start with you, Mills. How you feel about that? How you feel about the Obi talks?
Personally, when I saw that first post that Obi was getting traded, I was a little broken because I just got his jersey. He's honestly one of my favorite Knicks on the team. And I just think that they shouldn't trade him. I know a lot of people disagree, and a lot of people were happy that he wasn't playing when we had that win streak because they said, he was part of the reason that we were winning, like him not playing. Because a lot of people say his defense isn't the best, but I think he can improve on it with his length and his power. I think that if we develop him more, give him time, he could be better than what he is. He's a special player, and we need to give him a chance before another team does and we see him turn into a superstar.
Yo, I don't think I could have said it any better than that. Like that was perfect. That was perfect because it's sad because it's like, bro, why? But here's my thing though. They said the only thing that we got was something with the Pacers, right? If it was up to
Yeah.
you, Bill, if you did trade Obi to the Pacers, what do you want back in return? If it was up to you.
I mean, who would they trade? What players would they trade?
That would be up to you. If you trading out Obi, like say you got the power, all right, you're gonna trade Obi to the Pacers. What would you ask for in return for Obi Toppin? If it's
I'm not
player
sure
for
which.
player.
The only guy I know on the Pacers right now that is really cooking is Halliburton, and that's the only guy that I would want on the Knicks to help us.
If you had a choice of Duarte, Benedict Mathurin, or Miles Turner, which one would you choose out of those three?
You're gonna have to also pick probably Buddy Hield too.
And Buddy Hield too.
Oh, Buddy
Even
Hield.
though I don't want Buddy Hield.
We'll get into that in a second.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not a Buddy Hield guy. I think he's very, very overrated.
Give me a second. Give me a second. You're gonna get into that, bro. But who would you pick, Mel?
I might say Miles Turner.
I knew somebody was finally gonna say it. See, bro, I'm not the only one that be peeping game. See, wait, why do you say Miles Turner? Please tell us.
I haven't watched a lot of Pacers games this season, but I know that he's a really explosive player from previous seasons I've seen, and I feel like we need more explosive players like that. And our backup centers like Isaiah Hartenstein and Sims, like Hartenstein isn't the player I expected him to be.
Mills, don't rub it because I was a big Hartenstein guy. I saw the
I know.
he's been a disappointment,
not the player.
He's been a big disappointment. I'm agree with that.
Yeah, for sure. I expected more from him. But if we were to get Miles Turner, I think that would be such an important piece for this Knicks team to succeed and possibly going to the playoffs and making it more than that.
So would you do, let's see. Let me see if this adds up right in my head. Would y'all do a package of iHeart, Obi Toppin, Cam Reddish, and maybe I don't know how Buddy Hield's contract is, and maybe Evan Fournier, all for Miles Turner, Buddy Hield, and maybe a pick? Would you do all of that for them? For those two and a pick to bring to this team? If that works out, because I don't know the contracts, but if that worked out, would y'all do that?
I would say maybe. I would really have to think about that.
I don't know, man. I don't think I would do it.
Like it sounds crazy, but I don't know. Like I said, don't quote me on any of this. I don't know if the numbers work. I'm not looking at it verbatim to match it, but I think that if we are, am I back? Am I good? Am I Gucci?
Yeah, you're back.
You're good.
All right. So like I was saying,
out.
yeah, I don't know if it'll actually work. So But like I said, don't quote me on it. I don't got it in my. I'm not doing a trade machine right now. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going off the top of my head. But I feel like if we do end up trading with the Pacers, it's gonna, for some reason, it's gonna be the new CAA guy, which is Miles Turner. And for the fact that they were already trying to get him and Buddy Hield out the door, some way, somehow, we're gonna end up getting both of them on his team. Like I just feel like that's what's gonna be the route. Me personally, I want Benedict. I want Matherin. I'll take Matherin all day. If we got Duarte, that's cool too, because then you'll have Grimes and Duarte on your team. Now you got two snipers. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll still have IQ.
I think it's easier to get Duarte than Matherin. I don't think they're gonna give up Matherin. I think they'll give up Duarte before Matherin.
Be honest.
Be honest with you.
Who's seeing more playing time right now?
Matherin.
Was Duarte hurt at a point?
He was hurt for like a good 6-7 games. But Duarte would actually, he's kind of like a young Kyle Kuzma, bro. Honestly, if you think about it, him and Kyle Kuzma's numbers are similar, rookie year.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, if we do that move, see, a lot of people are going crazy about it, right? Remember how I said we need to make minimal moves? Now, just because you get Kyle Kuzma,
that improve the team, obviously.
Yeah, just because you say if we do bring in Kyle Kuzma, I always said you still need another move. So if you bring in a Kyle Kuzma, right? Could you not also bring in a Duarte as well? Bring them both in to improve this team?
You could figure out a way to make it work with you could maybe if you get a third team involved.
Yeah, because my thing is this, right? My thing is this. The players that I feel like gotta go automatically. We already know Evan gotta go. Rose, I'm sorry, but it's time for him to go. At this point, Cam ain't never getting back on the floor, so we got to just accept that Cam got to go. But now, the fact that if we got to pick out of Obi and IQ, I'm going to be honest, man. I'm keeping IQ before I keep Obi, and I'm going to keep saying this time and time again. Like, I'm sorry. The fact that Obi name has finally came up, even though I never wanted it to. I never wanted any of my young players to. But if I got to pick, and I already got to lose Cam Reddish, I'm not giving up IQ as well, bro. Like, I'm sorry, Obi. You're going to have to be at full. You already don't get as much playing time as you need. So it's like, I'm in the Matrix again? Am I back? Am I back now?
Now you're good. You're good now.
You're good.
Nah, I'm saying if I'm the Knicks, right? Yeah, obviously offering Obi at this point in time, it's time. Like you made your choice. He's not getting the playing time. IQ is always getting the playing time. He gets better and better and better and better. I mean, Obi is as well, but he's not getting the time. So at this point, let him go and get what you can get for him. If you can pull a Chris Duarte for Obi, I'm with it all day. That meaning that's going to tell me that because of course Duarte is not getting in the starting lineup. So that means you telling me that my backcourt is Deuce, IQ, and Duarte coming off the bench. I like that setup. That's one
of the best bench. That's the best bench in the NBA, bro.
Now look at this. That's just for Obi. Like if you do a swap. Now imagine if we go pull a Kuzma move. We could still probably have all three of that. Then add Kuzma in the spill. Probably got, because I'm sorry, I'm keeping Sims here. Then you got Mitch, and then you got your, come on, like, what? That looks like a deep playoff run.
But you know what's crazy? That's why I said, like, I know we're critical of Leon Rose and some of the moves that he's made. But one thing about it, like, he's not getting fleeced, bro. Like, one thing, there's a lot of moves that have been come out. Like, I know the Knicks were trying to look at Eric Gordon to add on this team because of his 3-point, his marksmanship from downtown, and obviously a good solid vet, which I think he would be a good pickup on this team. But, like, the key word I always say, what does it cost, right? Because the old Knicks would give up a first-round pick as something else to get Eric Gordon. But we're not in that. The management don't play those type of games. They don't give up mortgage the future to get a win now piece, because the Rockets supposedly, the Knicks inquired about Eric Gordon, They wanted a first round pick for Eric Gordon. The Knicks is like, all right, never mind. Next. It's
That's not worth
Eric
it.
Gordon again. We're not talking about 26-year-old
Yeah.
Eric Gordon. Regardless of how much he would help the team.
Before we get out of here, right? We got like probably 2 minutes left. So I'll start with Mill. It's really getting critical with this trades. And as you know, January 15th, that's when some of these big superstars can get traded, as in, you know, Miles Turner, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Bridges. All of these guys can start getting traded now. If it's up to you, who you bring into this team to complete the package? Who do you feel is the guy we need to go get? Because we do need to make a move. So who do we need to get?
Did you guys discuss any Zach LaVine trades yet?
We don't want him.
He's been in some talks.
I don't want him. Not the knee issues, the money.
It's just the money for me that kills me with Zach LaVine, bro, because we already have $300 million in 3 guys. I'm not adding 250 on top of that. Like, you ain't gonna have money to do nothing with.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's not a guy that puts you over the hill either.
I was thinking about Kuzma possibly. I think he would really help our team. He's been scoring a lot this season. And if he could be the type of player that can help us in the fourth quarter late and get some buckets, then I would want him on this team. I would want any guy on this team that could help us score in the fourth quarter, because sometimes it's a struggle.
He's a guy that could get you a bucket, and he has a championship pedigree under his belt with the Lakers.
That's true.
Young at that. And you know who his best friend is, right?
Who's his best friend?
Julius Randle.
Kuzma?
That was his teammate, the Lakers.
I thought that was Miles Turner.
Yeah, they're close. Yeah, they're close. Miles Turner's his friend, too.
So if they already got that chemistry, then they could play well together.
I think it's just about Kuzma accepting the fact he got to come off the bench. Why not? Just accept it.
6-man role, man.
6 men of the year, exactly.
And then quickly could just understand, like, yo, you're gonna stay on this team, but now you and Kuz gotta share the wealth. Like, y'all two together go crazy in the backcourt. Go crazy in the second unit. Like, what? Oh my goodness, y'all.